Another important story is one taking place right now in the Eastern Cape. Cultural groups from across the country, as well as Botswana and Mozambique, are set to converge in Tabankulu in the Eastern Cape for the 18th Annual Amampondo Cultural Festival. The event promotes the rich Amampondo heritage and its distinct language. It also empowers young girls by raising awareness about the warning signs of gender-based violence. Newzroom Afrika's Ntsiki Nohiya joins us now live. Good morning, Ntsiki. Thank you so much for your time. Very, very special day today. Tell us about the festival.
Good morning, Masichaba. An important day indeed for Amampondo. I'm coming to you live from Lwandlulubomvu Traditional Council here at Tabankulu, at Machona village to be specific. Before I introduce my guest who's going to tell us more about what this day entails, I must tell you, Masichaba, many people ask themselves, who are Amampondo? Where are they situated? Amampondo can be traced from Libode, Enyandeni municipality, Ngaleni, Port St. John's, Lusikisiki, Tabankulu, where we are today, Flagstaff, as well as Bizana. This is the 18th anniversary of Amampondo Cultural Festival. But to tell us more about what can we expect today, I'm joined by Princess Stella II, who is from Amampondo Kingdom here in Mampondweni. Princess, thank you so much for making time to talk to us. Tell us more about today's festival. What can we expect to come out of this festival, and what prompted the kingdom to launch this festival 18 years ago?
Morning, Ntsiki, welcome, and welcome to the team from Joburg, Machaba, Diabulisa Kuninonke at Newzroom, and greetings to all the viewers. Today is a very important day. It's the 18th anniversary of Amampondo Cultural and Heritage Festival. That is a long, long journey from where you started and where we are right now. Fundamentally, we're about celebrating who we are as Amampondo. It's about celebrating our history as Amampondo, for the rich history. It's about celebrating our rich culture and heritage. It's about sharing that culture and heritage with other people. Fundamentally, it's about contributing and investing in our language. Language is part of our culture, so we also wish for it to form part of the 12 languages and for there to be investment in that language. So today we are celebrating Amampondo Susikapi, isizwe sikanjani sonjani awakho unjani waqala isizwe Amampondo. So it's all about our identity, being happy who we are, and there'll be festivities, of course. When people come here, they also learn our culture in different ways, like our dress code, the cuisine. You'll see the Mpondo parades. Nagumama Ntsiyo, she'll speak more about Ntsiyo. I've got my brother here from Nyandeni. He also touched there, but it's about celebrating our rich heritage, preserving it for the future generations. We don't want our children to lose their identity. It's also about that Mpondo identity that also falls under the proud South African identity, that falls under the proud African identity. So it's part of enhancing and contributing to that strong, proud African heritage.
I understand that you launched this festival in 2006 in honor of your father, who was very, cultural, and who wanted his culture to be preserved, even if he's gone. What did you see as a need to launch this festival?
Okay, let's chat about my father, Unkosi Ntsiki Sicao. I hlonitshwa Amampondo ngithiwa indlela zimhlophe indlela. That is my father. Nkosi Ntsiki Sicao was an activist. He fought for the liberation of this country under the ANC banner. Nkosi Ntsiki was a fighter. I think I would say he had a warrior spirit. Identity, pride, was very important in terms of identity. He stood for Mpondo. he was also for progress. Not far from where we are standing, that land, there's land over there that was under our home. My father gave it for the school to be built. That school is called Ntsiki. You can see around here, most it's very remote areas. So people are asking, but how can you bring a school here? But my father made it possible. So he loved school, he loved education, progress. When it came to Mpondo, and I in fact, I learned a lot even about my ancestry from him. So now we felt it important when we commemorated him after 10 years that he had passed away, that we launched this Mpondo Culture and Heritage Festival. Esithi ngumgubho wamampondo, Ntsiki yamampondo, ibuyambo yamampondo.
Before I speak to Umama on my left-hand side, Princess, I do want to ask this question. You also want isiMpondo as a language to be an additional 13th official language in South Africa. Why? How does it different from isiXhosa?
No, because it's a language. We've got our own language that dates back from our ancestors, since we've been around this area since 1200s. We've got our own language that is unique. The only problem is that it was not scientifically researched and then developed and taught in schools and elsewhere. So now we would like that language to be researched, developed and taught in schools, especially in Pondoland, so that our language does not die. So it's different. It's a different language altogether.
Thank you so much, Princess Stella II. You may wonder, why is she Stella II? You remember our former minister, the former Nkosazana, who has since passed, was Stella II. So she named her after her because Stella II is the sister to her father. Later on in the program, Maschaba, I will be speaking to various people from, various cultural groups that are expected to converge here. We know that Botswana Cultural Group and the delegation from that government is also expected from Swaziland, from the Kingdom of Swaziland and from Mozambique, as well as across the country. I mean, Amampondo Cultural Festival have this relationship that they formed 20 years ago with Pedi Nation, Ndebele and Chitsonga. They exchange cultures and customs. So they are expected to also converge here to showcase their different, diverse cultures. To you, Maschaba.
Thank you very much, Ntsiki. Nohiya.